Yo, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the stream, Mattress Hendo up in here. Uh, I don't know how y'all doing today. If y'all out there, if you ain't out there, I don't know. But might as well go ahead and get through the bullshit while I'm here, while we here. Do me a favor and check out the schedule for the streams. Now I know I missed the last one, but I was taking care of some other things, so you got to forgive me for that. But it's usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it start at 7 o'clock. What time we start? It's 7 o'clock right now. So there you go. If you like the stream, like it. If you on YouTube or follow or whatever, I ain't here. I don't want no money. I ain't asking for no money. I'm just trying to build a little community. That's it. That's it. All right. Now to what exactly I'm doing here. This is what I'm doing. I'm here to hit y'all with some of the hardest questions y'all can answer. I suggest y'all don't even have like your loved one around or something like that because it's going to be messed up. And the thing is, I got to answer them first. I came up with that dumbass rule. I don't know why I did that. But you can simply just answer in the chat if you got the heart. And if you got big heart, you know what I'm saying, you could come send me an email address or go make an email address, create one, and you can just come up on here and we'll split this thing live on live and something like that, half and half. Everybody be able to see us and we could debate or whatever you want. It's not about what I'm talking about. It's about what we going to talk about. I don't know if y'all down with that. But if you're down with that, that's what's finna happen right now. But, oh, yeah, if you do send the email, please let me know in the chat because I won't be able to see it from where I'm sitting right now. But I can go on to another screen and find it, whatever. So with that being said, I'm tired of being the only person to answer these questions and shit. Hold on, let me get rid of this shit. Oh, shit. Let's get into it. Why is it easier to point out red flags than admit we ignore our own? Why is it easier to point out red flags than admit we ignore our own? I don't know. With me, I always put out my shit. I want a motherfucker to know, hey, this is what I'm about. Everything else, to let that motherfucker make the decision. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done. Let the motherfuckers make a decision. I'm not finna make that decision for you. Yeah, this is me. This is who I am. I own up to my shit. So if I got red flags, shit, you'll probably know it within shit the first week or so. I let it be known. Let them make a decision. I don't want to pretend to be something I'm not. Anybody else want to take a stab at that question? The chat is wide open. Chat is wide open. Anybody got a question they want to ask? Last time around, why is it easier to point out red flags than admit that we ignore our own? It's kind of hard hitting. 10 seconds and I'm out. I'm off of this one. Less than 10. I ain't got no patience right now. All right, we getting off of that. We're going on to the next one. I hope Andrea ain't up in here. Why are you rushing? I'm not rushing. Y'all got keyboards and whatever you're watching it on, whatever. Next question. Do you think men really want honesty from women or just honesty that doesn't challenge them? Well, let's not just talk about men on that one. Let it be women too. Ah, I think they do really want honesty. Well, that kind of just remind me of the questions right before. Go on, tell the motherfuckers the truth. And if they ain't fuck with it, they can't fuck with it. It's as simple as that. I'd rather go ahead and be straight and then find out 3 to 6 months later that I've been lying all along. Fuck that. Imagine if you was on the other side of that. You thinking the chick being honest with you, trying to be straight with you, and you find out this motherfucker doing some of every motherfucking thing. Hell no. Hell no. Anybody else want to jump on that question? I'll leave it up there for a minute. It don't make no sense, man, that I'm the well, I guess it do make sense. Go get you a beer or something. I don't know. Y'all can't answer these questions. These questions is easy. All right. I don't see nothing moving in the chat. I keep doing the same thing, answering the questions that y'all refuse to answer. Let's get that out of here. Next question. How much early attraction? Wait a minute. How much of early attraction is about who they are versus who you imagine they can be? Ah. I don't know if that ever happened to me. That I looked at a chick and be like, yeah, I want her to be like this. I'd rather just see them for what they are. You know what I'm saying? And the best way to do that is just time. Time to tell the whole story. Once a motherfucker get comfortable, you get to know everything. All you gotta do is pay attention, though. If you're not paying attention, then shit. Especially when she get to talking and shit. Don't go by that talking and shit. See what a motherfucker do with that talk. Anybody else want to take a shot? All right. I don't see nothing moving in chat, so let me keep it going. Jesus. If you had met your partner now instead of back then, would you still fall for them in the same way? Mm. I don't know. You talking about instead and back in the day, you met your partner now instead of back in the day. Okay. Would you still fall for them the same way? I don't know. I don't know how people feel about this, but sometimes some relationships just end up turning into one, and then some of them they go their separate ways. That's the way I looked at it. So either going to work. It depends on the individual. Either going to work or it's not going to work. And if you know what I mean. If you've been in a few relationships, man, you know what I'm talking about. So I let it sit up there. Oh shit! I already know who this is. That was not the answer to that question. What you mean that wasn't the answer to the question? Here we go. That was not the answer to that question. How was it? You were supposed to say yes or no. Uh, I said I don't know, and I'm only speaking from my experience. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Always. You gonna take a stab at it? Can I ask you a question? I'll let you ask me a question if you answer a question. You know what? I answer a question, man. Forget it. Watch it be all jacked up. Watch this. It's gonna be all jacked up. It's gonna be crazy. Did I forget how you look? I remember how you look. I remember. What the fuck that got to do with anything though? Why you typing? I'm gonna go on to the next question, man. Let's get this question out the way. Why does new always feel more romantic, even though it's not better? Why does new always feel more romantic, even though it's not better? Because it's new, it's uncharted. You don't know where the fuck it's gonna go. It ain't better because after a while you start seeing a motherfucker how they is and shit, and then you be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It was fun. Once again, like I was talking about before, the last question before, you just don't know. Some people you might just get clicked into that shit. Some people like I was really just trying to have fun, but I end up in a relationship. This is how that shit happens. So you walked right by me at the mall, looked at me and couldn't speak. No, I didn't see you. I want to check up for nothing though. Damn, you was at the mall. Well, there you go. I swear, if you walk past me, I did not pay attention at all. And don't make it sound like it was set up because that shit was not set up. That's crazy. And you saw me and noticed me. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, we're gonna keep it going. No, I didn't. I sure didn't. I had the Superman out, man. I ain't that a bitch, man. Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. I had on contact lenses though. I can see, but it wasn't like I was looking for a motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just shopping. That's crazy. Let me get on with this stream. That's fucking crazy. What you gotta say now? Man, when you ain't looking for nothing, you ain't looking for nothing. You just, hey, I'm rolling. Let me see. Let's get back to this though. Next question. Oh, we already asked that one. What changed more, your partner or your ability to see them clearly? Oh, I would say my ability to see them clearly. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. I live with that. It ain't, but I ain't saying it's like in a crazy negative way or something like that. But you start seeing shit, and you be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You might not want to, you know, when you see it, you be like, call it. Sometimes you might let them one slide or something like that, but then you come back and you just call it and be like, yo, this motherfucker bugged out. Shit like that. Well, let me see what's up in the chat. Everyone changes over time depending on how long the couple was together. So I would say partner. You don't expect them to be the same. That ain't bad right there. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I mean, you know, me and my mind is just rolling, so I'm like, yo, I could really go ahead and put that to rest. But anybody else want to take a stab? You fucked me up with that one. This stream ain't gonna go right. You fucked me up with that one. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm like, damn. What? Hold up. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. That was crazy. All right, man. That question's been sitting up there. Nobody answered. We're going to the next one. Do you stay because you're happy or because you're afraid to start over? Well, shit, that's an easy one for me. Because I ain't ever afraid to start over. Shit, I done did it a couple of times. I feel like I can just pull over. I'll pull out the same success that I had before. You know, do you stay because you're happy? Ain't nobody happy. If you ain't happy within yourself, then you're not happy. Shit, can't nothing make you happy. That's what I understand. But I don't think a relationship is about happiness. Or is it? I don't stay, I leave. That's why I'm in the predicament I'm in now. Mm. Okay, I like that. Is that a predicament, or I mean, is it a gift or a curse? Can I ask you that? I'll let it sit up there for a minute. Okay, it's a gift. It's a gift for me having to deal with it. Shit, that's love. I don't know what you talking about. Having not to deal with it. Okay, I got you. Got you. Let's keep it going. This shit too funny, man. I'm sorry. It's too funny, man. That is crazy. Yeah, I see it. Let me see. Shit. Nah, not your aunt. You know what's funny? Fuck. That's crazy. Back to the question, man. You fucking up my shit, man. Is long term love proof of connection or proof of tolerance? Uh, I would say, damn, that's kind of fucked up, though. Because it ain't always been connection, it's been some tolerance. Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm about to lay that one down. I'm sorry. I can't answer that one. We need to make up a new rule too. Man, stop. Me being ignored is funny. It's not even ignored. How? Don't make us. Now you got to be careful with your word now, 'cause you never know who watching. Me being ignored is funny. Wait a minute. I ain't even. Wait a minute. I didn't even know your ass was down there. That's one. Number two, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't looking for nobody. I was just out. It's crazy. Anybody else want to take this question and just fucking run over my stream? All right, we're gonna get this one up out of here. We're gonna keep it going. If your partner could read your thoughts for one day, would they still trust you? Shit, yeah. For me, yeah. Read my complete thoughts? Oh yeah, I'm good. Anybody else want to take it on? Yeah, they get to reading y'all thoughts. They be start thinking of all kind of crazy shit. Yeah. Let's see what the chat got to say. If you can give me 15, you take 15 minutes. I'm gonna keep going though. Cause ain't no video games getting played tonight. Let's see what's going on. If your partner could read your thoughts for one day, would they trust you? Absolutely. I don't do no kind of crazy shit. I just go ahead, take my ass to work, bring my ass home, chill, do little shit like TikToks and fucking posting on Instagram and what is that? YouTube. I do that type of shit because shit, working first shift is a motherfucker. No, I'll talk about that. Working first, I don't know how you motherfuckers do like working first shift. Y'all get up, get dressed, and go to work. I don't understand that. I'm starting to figure it out, but I still don't understand it. You wake up, get dressed, and go to work. It take me like 30 minutes to an hour just to be all the way focused up. I can't do it. I'm doing it, but it is difficult. It's difficult, but it ain't that hard when you got bills to pay. So you get your motherfucking ass up and you take your ass up in the job and you do what you got to do. It made me think about this one motherfucker who posted some shit like that, talking about what the fuck is we doing and all that other shit. That dude, if y'all know, you know, he right. And I hated that he was right. But shit, I couldn't deny how he felt. Maybe it's just a lifestyle change for me because I'm used to being up to fucking. I was used to being up to 2, 3 in the morning. Now you gotta tell me I gotta lay down like 9:30. What the fuck is this? I don't like that. But once again, it can't be about what you like when you're trying to make some money, and it's legal. So shit, why not just do it? I don't understand, like, you young motherfuckers out there. Not all of y'all. Some of you young motherfuckers, y'all get straight to the money. I like that in y'all. I want y'all to teach me that one day. But you got some motherfuckers who won't even show up for work. I done seen this shit way too much. Way too much. And I ain't even talking about nothing. I'm talking about shit from like 5 years ago. I'm like, damn, man, these motherfuckers don't even want to be bothered with this shit. But everybody want to make money. I don't think everybody want to make money. I think everybody want easy money. And that shit ain't happening. Anyway, let's get back to these questions, man. What a day. Get this out of here. Is long-term love loyalty? Loyalty love? Or emotion, laziness dressed in devotion? It could be either one. It could be either one. For me, I done been loyal. But I think that's harder than being, what does it say, emotional laziness dressed as a devotion? Nah. Because then you pretending. Yeah, you can't pretend that shit. I let that sit. Just for a minute, though. I can't. Ain't nobody gonna answer this shit. Then fucking, I'm just gonna go ahead and speak. Oh, by the way, I forgot even to say this shit. After this stream, I'm going on Twitch and YouTube, and I'm gonna play maybe 1 or 2 games of boxing. So if you run around wondering why I'm running through this shit so quick, because I'm about to reset this shit and then go back into boxing. Get this shit out of here. How many more questions I got? Okay, I got plenty, but I do about 3 more. Then I'm going to boxing because this ain't no the type of stream where I'm gonna be streaming for 4 or 5 hours. Listen, this is like a show to me. I start at 7. I should be off by 8:30 at the latest. If I'm entertained, if we entertained by this shit, not if I'm entertained, but if we entertained by this shit, I'm getting off at 8:30. But other than that, 8 o'clock that's the move. Ooh, what's harder, keeping the spark alive or admitting that the spark might be gone? I think the spark is. I think the spark get hot and then they get low, and then they get hot again, then they get low. It all depends on the person that you are. Trying to keep it alive, though, I think if trying to keep it alive is like a bad idea. If it's gonna die out, let it die out. But trying to keep it alive, then you basically trying to force some shit on somebody else. So if you got to try to keep it alive, I say go ahead and take the next corner, go right, then go left, go straight, then go right again. And if it's a straight path, just keep going until you ain't seen no more. Next question. Oh shit. Okay, I was thinking about something. Hold up. Back to the question. When you picture the rest of your life, with your partner, do you feel peace or pressure? I can never feel peace unless I take it. So that's that part out the way. Pressure. There's no pressure over here for me. There's no pressure over here for me. So, like I said, these questions don't. I guess these questions kind of go for the average motherfucker, but I ain't average. Crazy. Give it a minute and out. This gonna be my last question though for the night. Fuck that. And then I'm gonna click off. I'm gonna go stream on Twitch and YouTube. I just want to get out this setting though, the studio setting, because it's not good for me. And I should be back up probably within 2 or 3 minutes. Just to let you know. Last question. When did I love you start feeling more like a habit than a confession? Always been worried. I've been all, hold on, let me get yourself together. I always been worried by somebody telling me that they love me too much. That's like a trance. A trance a motherfucker's trying to put you in. It's not gonna work on me. Basically saying I love you is like saying fuck you if I hear it too much. Because you're trying to get me to believe in the idea that you love me so much that you won't do nothing. And we already know that's a lie. That's enough with that. I'm tapping out. I'm going over to Twitch right now. Let me put this shit over here. I'm still gonna be it's gonna be a separate video, but I'm gonna play a couple games of boxing since I got a little time. So we're gonna do it like that, and we'll see what happens. I'm out of here.